event. My name's Joe.
Matt.
I'm Steve.
I'm Josh, and that camera's low.
It is, you're right.
Oh, man.
And
Real-time fixes.
Hey!
tonight we're playing, or continuing, our playthrough of Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
I'm so glad there's so little glare off of that side of the table. Anyways, go ahead.
I mean...
No, I just meant your head. That's all.
Not
But
much I
anyways,
can
it's
do.
cool.
Anyways, we're in the 4th month, April. We have not lost because we are that awesome.
Which means
we're gonna-
when we do go down,
We're going to
we're
go...
gonna go down hard.
Yeah, we're going to go 12-0. Bring it. And
Is that even possible, do you think?
I'm sure,
Sure,
it's
it is
possible.
possible. You have to be super lucky, I bet.
yeah,
But
yeah, I can't imagine.
I'm sure at some point they'd make it so they... I mean,
it can't get any harder because we don't get any more of the add-ins
Yeah.
to our deck, right?
no, it can get harder by adding in more...
True. Bad stuff, right?
We
Yeah.
must have stickers on some of those because I see like the separation.
This?
No, the deck.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
Anyways, we have our stockpile cubes spread out to all of our cities that are currently connected. You'll notice that Cairo is empty. That's because last time when we played, we removed all Cairo cards from the discard pile, or from the infection deck, not the discard pile. So we have no chance of Cairo being infected unless there's like a plague outbreak there, which if that happens, things are going way worse, and we don't need to worry about it anyways.
Yeah.
The world is ending.
But we also have not revealed our card for this month yet, so there is possibility that.
It's like Cairo is re-added.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm like, what? How did
So,
it
like, we
know?
hope that isn't the case, but like anything's possible.
No, it
at this
probably
point.
is.
Yeah.
It's definitely the case.
That would be amusing. Cairo is now worth
Yeah,
double
yeah,
points.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where we are at in setup. So Steve's going to grab the cards
Mission briefing.
the mission briefing cards, thank you, and go over those and see what changes. So
So.
we just got to get everything posted, sorry.
Yep.
If your name is Josh,
Yes?
So.
that's the mission briefing.
What happens?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
But if your name is anything other than that,
If your name is Keto Josh,
you win
Oh,
automatically.
God.
Keto Josh. Are you still doing that?
23 days. I just started. We're going up in carbs, so I'm now on 35 carbs instead of 25
Your beard's
carbs.
growing longer. Is that a side effect?
No, I'm just growing it
that's
out.
just when he does keto, he becomes more hipster, and the beard just happens.
I'm growing the
it just
beard
grows
out.
with it.
So I noticed my face got skinnier, so I grew the beard to make it not look as skinny.
That's the worst reason in the world.
Yep.
All right. If
I'm-
you have not opened,
I'm lazy.
If you have not opened 67 South America, which I'm sure
Oh,
you have
I knew it!
Oh,
I knew
no.
it! I knew it! I
Scratch
knew
this
it!
card.
I knew it! Maybe they're gonna give us one last chance. Like if you can't, I have a coin.
Steve's got coke now.
Coke nails. Coca-Cola nails for opening cans of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, clearly.
Should I do this closer to your face?
Yeah. Can you do it on the top of his head?
Oh my god, that noise.
Oh.
On top of that noise up there. You got like, you got a nail loose. I can actually see it. It's right there. It's literally like hanging out.
Suddenly an episode of This Old House broke out.
Where you? Oh, you must. Is that paint on your thumb?
Yeah. It is. No, that's my skin tone.
It's Coke. It's Coke.
It's Coke.
And pull out 67 and burn it.
Our scouts report that the Hollow Men have raided South America. We quickly mobilized, but too late.
Wait, the
Oh.
Hollow Man?
Yeah, the Hollow Men. Those are the bad guys. Those are
keep
the guys
forgetting.
that,
Yeah,
that
okay.
we're always coming after, right?
We gave Josh so much crap for not remembering.
For some reason,
Alright.
I thought they were the zombies from the first game.
Open package 5
Oh
and follow the
no.
instructions inside. This does not complete any objectives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too late.
Oh, it's going to be added, but it's going to be added
Jacked.
worse.
It's gonna be like half destroyed.
It's going to be all connected, and we're going to cry.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Like all the cities are connected, and when they get added automatically
Oh no.
to the infection pile.
We'll find out.
I don't know if these are supposed to be out yet. If that happens, we might have to
Yeah.
Re-
the order.
reassess
Yeah,
where our
what
stockpile
order
cubes are.
is this
Step
supposed
2 is read the legacy deck and
Okay.
then supply the grid.
Okay, all right.
Maybe
so-
unsupply the grid then.
Well,
We'll see.
Recon report. Labs. There were laboratories looking for a cure. Things didn't seem to be going well. Our leaders were tight-lipped on the subject. Do these labs still exist? Common rumor on the Havens is that they are all far to the south. Perhaps one is here. Is it still working? Have they made any advancements? Read both sides of this card, then keep it in the reserve. All right, right now, open the following doors if you have not done so already. Door 67.
Boom.
All right.
Come on, Matt. Keep them in order.
Hey, big surprise.
Okay.
Okay. Door J.
J's open.
Okay. 23.
23 is open.
Okay. L is in Larry.
Open.
That was open.
And 39.
I'm guessing we put these out.
Some of the that's gonna
Come
go
on,
out.
Joe. You're one door. What are you doing, man?
I didn't have 39. Oh, I did. Wow. Sorry, they weren't in order properly.
39's open. Joe.
Okay.
Whatever,
All
Matt.
right, so that one's going out. All right. You have connected a new city to Buenos Aires.
Grit it up, Joe.
Don't mess it up, Joe. Come on.
F it up. F it up. That's not right.
It doesn't line up. Hold on.
It's mediocre.
Not so easy, is it?
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Like a glove.
That's pretty good, actually.
Like a glove, he says. That is
A really tight OJ glove.
like a well.
There we go.
That doesn't line up perfect.
Okay.
It looks like that in real life.
Okay. So add the cards
so the cardinal
for
grid not lining up. That's
Perfect.
Buenos
That-
Aires
that's real life too.
yeah.
to the player
I don't know
discard
South America
pile.
very well.
Hey,
Also, what happened to
Santiago.
this part?
Those
South
go to the
America.
discard pile.
Okay.
It's ocean.
Um.
I mean, it's not currently ocean.
What's ocean?
I don't know. That's pretty dark.
No. No, that's definitely. This is like Brazil right here, so that's definitely not ocean.
Well, it's a dark blue, so
It's ocean in the
it's
future.
it's black ocean.
It's probably like
But the
infected
other
zones
player
or something.
with
Like
two
that's not.
cards,
What's that right there
including
in
this
the middle of North
package.
America?
Ocean.
Sure.
Kansas.
It's in the future. The polar ice caps melt. All kinds of stuff, man.
Okay.
That's not Kansas. That's Ohio.
I mean, Michigan's gone, right?
No, that's kind of there. You can sign to see a lake.
Oh yeah.
I call that Ohio.
Okay.
What's
Try Kentucky,
what's
Tennessee,
what's below Ohio?
which wouldn't be underwater
Okay, so
if
we
the ice
also
caps
got this.
melted.
We also got this unrationed event. Who wants to read this?
Ah.
Go, Joe, go.
Unrationed event. Strategic reserves. Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game. Just for that game. Destroy this card after use.
Okay. Destroy strategic reserved unrationed event card.
Is that the only one we have?
So it doesn't happen.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Well, that was pointless to read. I got excited.
Feels bad, man.
I wanted everybody to feel the same way I did when I read that part.
Yeah.
Well,
well
well,
played.
shit.
All right, so we do have these other character abilities.
Yay.
So, Outrider, you may do the recon action with one fewer card. So
These are
that's the one
extras.
where we're opening up new spaces. Foreman, when doing the established supply line action, spend one fewer supply cube. And Facilitator, once on your turn, as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location.
As a free action?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyone. It
So-
doesn't have to be the one matching.
So that goes in there.
Yep.
The rest just
Wow.
goes into here.
That's nice.
You forgot the rest of it.
That's a Mario.
Yeah, put that on there.
You're,
Steve will
you're
like
now
that.
covered in your Coke shavings.
So
Coke
I'm not
shavings.
surprised. It's not the first time. Okay. And that's all there is to that. Yay.
I hope you lose an eyebrow.
I don't think it's even on my eyebrows.
Yeah, it is.
It's not at all.
Those aren't your eyebrows you're rubbing.
They're gone.
Your eyebrows are way up there underneath the piece of sticker. All
All
right.
right. So
What changed? Don't we have more epidemics?
We do. But that was already established at the end of the last game. We are now up to 7 epidemic total in our deck.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yep. That's
What
exciting.
are
right there.
those up there?
These are ours.
Okay.
And these were taken out beforehand.
Well, yeah, so that way we don't draw an epidemic.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can-
yeah.
Counts as 2.
Ooh, that's a
Yep,
good
and
one.
mine
to get.
counts as 2 for build supply center
Give me
action.
those blues.
What's yours for build supply center? Or oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
now objectives haven't changed. We still need to complete 3.
At this point, nothing has changed on our objective.
What is this? March right
Lay off the roids,
April.
Kimberly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Which one? We have to still do this one though.
Yes, mandatory
Yeah,
objective.
until something changes, because nothing else. Oh wait, hold on. There's more in here.
Hold
Sorry,
up.
I forgot. Journal entry. This year is already taking its toll. People and resources are getting stretched thin. Clearing up to the, gearing up to be out in the world is mentally difficult, as we're outsiders there. One bright spot are the laboratories. Although they lost their lead lab, the 3 labs in the southern hemisphere have kept working through the generations. We need to find out if they've made any progress. From the archives, year 42. Pacific Haven not reporting. Hoping Hollow Men did not steal everything. Sending scouts to Lima to check. Also, sending patrols to Indian Haven. Silent since the fallout in Indian Ocean. Presumed lost. And then there's coordinates. Keep papers like this in the reserve. So there's actual like little, you know, coordinates.
So-
Which we could find on the map
Well, probably.
because there are longitude and latitude on here. But
Well, since Lima's name was in there, I think we should go.
So supply the grid is after, so we should move, I'd say, one from the Lambda to Buenos Aires.
And then this is
Why,
draw this card
it's not in
and
there.
read the
It's
other
not in
side
here.
during step
It's not?
2 at the
No, it's
end
under-
of
It's
the
underneath.
first-
Remember?
Never mind.
yeah,
First game in April, yeah. So the rest is what we do afterwards. So
Okay.
we're good with that.
let's kick some butt.
Let's die to the plague.
Who goes first?
That's all.
Oh, now we don't know who's who. Not that one. Wow. Steve. It seems like he always gets drawn to go first, doesn't it?
I don't think I did last time.
Josh, I don't know, Josh cheated
He usually
in a
does.
co-op game.
Okay.
For Steve to go
I
first.
cheated for Steve to go first.
Yeah, we all know we don't want Steve going first. He's the stupidest.
That's true.
Okay. Thanks for the confidence, guys. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. So what do we? So we still need to do the same stuff.
Yeah.
Connect 2 new cities.
Don't we have to infect the board?
Oh yeah, 9 of them, right?
Oh yeah, we do need to do that for sure.
This will be fine.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Great.
Chicago.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Sao Paulo. Istanbul. London. London.
Wow, Matt.
6. How many?
I got right here 6.
9 total.
New York.
Yuck.
Washington. Lago.
Lagos. That's our last one.
Yep, there's 9.
The only thing we have doubles of is London, so we definitely need to get in there and take care of that. Right?
Yep.
All right.
Screw you, London.
London Bridge is falling down.
What do you have to do to draw a line?
Discard 2 supply cubes.
That's rough.
Okay. Well.
Can you give me 3 blues, Joe?
Go fish.
I'm just asking.
Can you give me that one? And I only need 1 other.
Oh, are you the one that's 1 less?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So 1.
Oh, wait. We have to be in the city to trade it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh well, that'll be easy. Then you can come to London and get it from me next turn.
Yep.
Actually, so I could do 1.
Mhm. Don't forget that we have shuttle flight now. where we can move from any haven or supply center to another haven or supply center on the grid,
Mm.
just for a movement, which is huge.
Yes.
You could literally go right to Chicago if you needed to, from where you're at.
I can also go to Sao Paulo.
Yep.
We can also draw to this board.
Or you just draw
Yeah.
a line straight across.
Touche.
I mean, you know. What's gonna suck is it's gonna be like, we need a route from Buenos Aires to blah blah blah, and you already have a line drawn, and it's like, well, shit,
So I
you
created
can't do
2
that line.
cubes. I moved to London and I dropped them off.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably the best because then Joe just needs to get to things. I need to grab these first.
There you go. Sorry, Steve. One at a time, right? Ooh.
Jackson, Billy.
Jacksonville. London.
New York.
Oh boy.
Well then.
Fix it, Josh.
Okay.
Fix it, Felix.
You could do that.
Sure.
Because you can jump directly to the other port too, right?
Why that's further distance? It'd be 1, 2, 3 when I can just go 1, 2.
Is this a port? Wow.
Yeah.
So we could actually draw. Well, I don't know if that's worth it for 2
Well,
cubes.
do these count as port? Is it
No.
any port?
No, havens, which are
Haven.
the white. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But we
So
can make
1,
a
2,
sea line
3
from
to
New York
make,
to
4 to
London.
drop.
So it's only one away
Which
from
are
each
special.
other.
Whenever you do a transfer supply free action, you give or
Oh.
take supply cubes from a player in any location.
What are you saying?
We
Yeah.
could draw a route from New York to London, so they're only one away. I don't know if it's worth it. It cuts one out, but
I don't think we can based on the rules because you can't cross other sea lanes.
But
you
we
just
wouldn't be.
go right on the inside.
I guess.
You just be very cautious with your lines.
Potentially, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it.
Yeah, I don't know
Potentially.
either. I was just.
Yeah.
Chicago.
So don't forget you can do the discovery for
Ooh.
Paris,
Ooh.
Josh, to go towards one of our things.
Yeah, but what
A
is
search,
that?
right?
What is that?
Yeah, that's a search. You have to be there.
Oh, you have to be there. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, you be there and then use an
Draw
action.
your
Infect.
or infect 2 places.
Washington,
Oh my god.
New York.
Oof. Wow.
I feel like I should probably go out Josh's way. As much as I would like to get the London card, I guess it doesn't.
You know what? Go ahead and do that because since I can bring you right to me,
That's
I
true,
could
yeah.
just give it to you. Then you know.
So I could make.
In fact, if you go over there, that technically puts you in a good position to get something from him too.
True.
No way, Jose.
I think you'll only be able to fix one of them.
Yeah. So I should probably fix New York since Josh is there. And I'll.
And then stay there
Yeah.
because then if he can get to New York, that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's a lot to start with, but that might be
One.
worthwhile to get started.
Make. Right? And then drop.
Yeah.
Be nice if you had a power where you can drop adjacent. That'd be pretty sick.
Probably is a power. This sounds like something
you
that would
want,
be.
you could also- I was gonna say
Ah!
you could also leave one on your board. That way Josh can take it on his turn.
Oh, yeah. I could have. Increased. Move the infection rate marker up 1.
Yep.
Okay, where are we?
Intensify.
Tripoli.
Is
It
all
loses
of them or
all.
just
It
one?
loses
It loses all, I think.
In fact, draw the bottom card, move all the top. Yep, there you go.
Wow, our supply cubes have vanished.
Well, yeah, we only started with 27 this time instead of 36, so.
It's gonna suck a lot when we get back to the end part of the game.
If we make
When
it
it's-
there.
when
Something
it's
has to
12
change where you only get 4 or
Well,
0.
eventually you'll make it there anyways, because like if we failed 2 times in a row, it moves you
Yeah.
on anyways.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can only fail a month twice.
But we get a higher funding level.
Each time we failed.
Is that how the first one went, or I
Yeah.
didn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 12 to
We
24
only failed
games.
once, maybe twice.
I think we failed twice. It was
Just-
around April that we failed, I think, for the first time. In that one, too.
Yeah,
And
March
then-
or April. It was one of those
Yeah.
two.
Wow.
And then there was, and we definitely
Shuffle
failed
much?
one other and we probably should have failed
Get
one other
wrecked,
time,
Scrub.
but we did that one thing wrong.
Shuffle through your mom's panties.
Ooh, you got it.
Go for it. Wash
Crushed
your
him.
hands.
Lagos,
Lagos.
Got him.
Istanbul.
We're fine.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
it.
That's it. Yeah. See, we're fine. Matt fixed it all.
Bye, Matt.
There's approximately 4 cities that need your attention.
Get at it.
5, 6. 1, 2.
Well,
I can only
Tripoli's
fix one.
Tripoli's at 1.
Yeah.
So if that gets broke, that's probably bad.
But there's only one that in the thing, and it's in the discard right now.
I think there's 2
True.
Istanbuls.
No, that was the first Tripoli we pulled because both the cubes left, and we only put 2 cubes on every
Okay.
location, except Atlanta.
The one thing is, though, because you have Tripoli, you could go directly there. That is the plus.
I can go anywhere because I have runner.
Right. Well, I was just saying.
What's runner give you?
As an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center
Oh, yeah.
at any location on the grid.
Right.
So what do you guys want fixed?
Well,
I don't care.
I mean, at this point, I guess it really depends on what you. Oh man!
I think we should get cards that allow
Can't
us
you get
to
a-
create
don't you
bigger
get a free, like,
piles.
Farm or whatever
Once
else.
per
Like,
turn, when
Maybe
I do
we
the
will
make
later on
supplies
in the
action,
game,
I may
like-
immediately do the
like
deliver
you
supplies
create
Like
action.
some of
cubes.
these will allow us to
okay, so
bring
somewhere
cubes
along
in
the
or
way.
something like that.
Well, okay, so
Who
hear
knows?
me out on this. If you were to get, say, if you went to Washington, right,
Washington.
and then you dropped something there just to protect Washington, but ended up in New York,
I won't be able to.
no,
1, 2, make and drop is 3.
you could drop Tripoli
could-
and go
yeah, I
directly
could,
to
yeah.
Washington. The reason why I'm saying is because if you make it to New York is that you have your New York card, then and that's reduces by 1, right? Like it's what,
Yeah.
2, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's for centers. You know what I mean? I don't know which thing we're trying
It's
to do.
right. Well, we
You
have
know-
to do supply centers no matter what.
3 of them
So.
Right.
I can drop for 3.
Okay.
And then 4 on to New York.
Okay.
I could do that to either Jacksonville or Washington. Do you guys have a preference? I guess Washington.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. You don't even need me, bro. No, no point in
You
it.
need to give me 1.
Chicago,
Chicago.
Jacksonville.
That's a cube. You only need 1 then?
Yeah.
That's simple enough to do. I could technically get you that right now, and then leave Joe completely open to do what he wants to do because I could pull him to me and give him London.
Yeah, might as well. And then you could build a thing in London or in Paris, and then we could fly it in and out of Paris pretty easy.
That would be helpful. You know. Do you need a? You don't need one of these in order to draw more lines, right?
Right.
No, all right. But you do need one of these to explore out into the world more. To do this or this is what I'm getting.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't make it last time
Yeah, I remember.
because
Yeah.
we couldn't get enough cards.
Yeah, well, or we had them, but then we had to finish the game or
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
So,
to do one of those beforehand? Recon has to be done at a.
Supply center. The location must contain a supply center. It says, yep. Yep.
so I could do 1, 2, give you that, and then I could move out of there to start. I can't really go that far.
So do we worry about Chicago or do we let it get infected? Because it can't go down in population because it has a supply center, right?
Right, and that is the other thing.
I'll prioritize other locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Same
it
with
can't
Sao
go
Paulo.
down?
Well, remember
If there's a
you get-
supply center there, remember it goes down if there's any green cubes at all,
Yeah.
but then it goes back up if there's a supply
and
center.
remember, no matter how many
Oh,
green
yeah.
cubes, it only goes down 1.
Right.
So
So
I
break
mean, as long as it
even.
doesn't get to 4 green supply green cubes. But if we run out of cubes, we lose, right?
what's that?
Yeah, if we run
Yeah.
out of cubes, yeah, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Like cubes.
Yeah.
You can run out of these.
Yeah.
So do I do that? So do I give him the card?
I
and
guess
then-
that starts moving us on our way, right?
All right. So
Well,
you-
the other thing is like, you're what, blue?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I don't think you can even get to anywhere to protect it, because you.
if I didn't do that for you, then yes, because
You
one
could
of
just
two things
discard
could happen. I
London.
could either discard London and go wherever, right, or I could just make some moves and actually make some stuff happen. I mean, either way, it can't happen until it gets back around to you. And
I don't think you can go anywhere by playing London or discarding it. Not in this game.
yeah, you should be able to.
Discard the card that matches the current city. It's called Charter Boat. To move to any location, provided you can trace a sea route. Oh.
Right. Yeah, it's different in this game.
Yeah, but I could still get to Sao Paulo. I
Yeah,
could still get to
absolutely.
Lagos. I mean, and technically, I could get to any of these.
Mhm.
The only place I couldn't get it would be the inner sections. But yeah, so I could make it somewhere. But is it more worth that, or is it more worth to bring you to me, and then start to go to somewhere?
It's up to you guys. Because if you give it to me, then I can build a supply center just in London.
All right, so you're white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put 1, 2,
That's not bad, because then we can travel from London to
3.
everywhere else right now.
Because if you make 2, I can take them, or Josh can take them.
Right, and right, and or you guys could each take 1. You know, even that would be good. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 2 extras.
Good idea.
More Tripoli. Ooh, finally got one of those. That's good.
It's pretty useful at this
yeah.
point.
Can you use it now?
No, I have to use an action to do it. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
London,
London.
That's where y'all are at.
Washington.
Or we just put 1, which that was good. That, you know.
Hello?
This is something.
Yes, this is Joe.
What would you like to do on my turn?
What do you think?
I don't even know.
Well, if you want to grab cubes, you know, if you do that trade thing to get a cube, you can get 1 from me. Just you know, just keep that in mind. We need to connect Moscow at some point.
I was thinking it would be great to connect Paris to Istanbul, because it kind of
Mhm.
closes that gap, too.
We need to connect Moscow at some point because we have to have 4 different cities in order to open up that section. And we don't, and that's our 4th black city.
Mm.
So we need to open that up. We also need to connect these because we have to have 5 different there.
We have
only
4 right now.
Right.
4 with Buenos Aires.
I mean, if
Right, but,
Yeah.
right, but that won't be until
if
next
you
time.
wanted to, Josh, you could fix Istanbul and Cairo. Because you take Steve's 2 for free. You can discard. Do you have New York? Yeah. Or no?
No.
Never mind. Never mind.
Unless you just dropped your Istanbul card to go to Istanbul.
Is that how it works? Oh, because you ferry.
Yeah, you would be able to do that. I mean, you know, is that what you want to do? That's the thing. I mean, you know,
How would I be able to fix both?
You take Steve's.
Because you can just steal one from him for free action,
free.
right? That's your character's
Yeah.
ability.
So it'd be 1. Drop
Yeah.
for 2. Move to Cairo. Drop again for 4.
Oh,
Cairo's
you-
free. Cairo's safe.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about Cairo.
Yeah, I was like, why would I was thinking Tripoli and Istanbul. I was like, I can't do both of those.
no, that would be next to impossible.
Yeah, if you can only get 1, then you may as well stay in Washington.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I do this? Can I go 1, steal yours, just one of them, or should I steal both? Drop. So that's 2. Go here for 3 and search for 4.
that's not Paris.
Oh, why was I thinking I'm in Chicago? Nope, then.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could. The other side of that would be right, seeing that, and would be going the other way, and purposely trying to make it to whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Is this Paris?
yeah.
It is. Let me make one and drop both of them instead.
Okay.
So it'd be move once.
Make, drop.
No.
No,
Steal.
make.
Yep.
Drop.
Make. You have to make twice before you drop.
I don't have to make twice. I got mine for
Oh,
free
okay,
from
sure.
him,
Right.
so I
So
can
you
make a
have one
second.
more-
I can
so
make
you-
another one.
You could do that, or you could make some other choice if you wanted to. I mean, if you do that, then
Then I would
You-
leave them both on Steve, so I could take one or take them.
Yeah. Let's
You don't
leave
need
you. Let's leave you with 2, Steve,
Kadoki.
and I'll just drop 2. I don't know what else to do.
No, I don't think that's an awful idea. I mean, it's either that or you target and go somewhere. You know what I mean? And
Epidemic.
Hey Paul, thanks for resubscribing for your second month.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
you all?
yeah.
Did you all
Increase. I
Did you resubscribe, Matt?
I subscribe later than you guys. So it's probably next month.
Chicago.
Definitely not next month. You're only like a week behind us.
Oh, okay.
Chicago's
Chicago.
clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Because we didn't have anything there.
You
No,
just-
no, no,
you
no,
just
no, that's
you
remove
just
the cubes,
remove
yep,
cubes.
yep.
I was like, that shouldn't happen.
Right.
It's
Remove, if
probably
any.
it's
Yep.
probably going to happen,
Yeah.
but
We will see. Because now we're up to still 2. That's good.
It's about to get messed up in a second, though.
That's fine. Draw good ones, Josh. That's pretty short, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
it was.
Yeah.
Istanbul.
There was 1.
Lagos.
There's 2. That hurts.
Joe, that hurts. You're right, Joe.
That hurts my
That
feelings,
does
actually.
hurt, Joe.
Doesn't feel too good.
No.
Welp, guys. Yeah, honestly don't know. I guess I could go to Jacksonville and drop 1, or I could get to Chicago and drop 1. 1, 2, make 1, drop 1. Yeah, that would be my whole turn to get to Chicago and drop 1. But it's in there, right?
Man, that guy
Or
always
no.
on his damn phone.
Yeah.
Is Chicago the one that was just drawn, right? So we know it's in there somewhere close.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But we're not worried about Chicago, I thought.
well,
We don't want to.
yeah.
True.
We just lose by outbreaks.
Or I can go
That's
to
not
Jacksonville and drop some and leave there.
I'd rather see you go to Jacksonville than move to.
bad. Yeah, I think that might be the better. way to
1,000
go.
sunny, yeah. Okay. So 1, make 1, 2, move.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
3, drop.
Go to the
4.
middle. Go to the middle. 'Cause then you can go to Any Haven or whatever. You can fly.
Epidemic.
Jacksonville.
Epidemic.
Sao Paulo. I only need 1 more yellow. And I can make a yellow. supply center.
Washington.
It's fine.
Chicago.
Aren't you brown, Joe? You moved pink.
Where was pink here? So I would have done here, here. Okay. Same thing.
Did you end in New York, Josh?
That's where I just moved pink from.
You wouldn't have had enough actions. Oh, never mind, they connect. Okay.
Washington and Jacksonville are connected, yeah.
I think I was in Washington.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you were in Washington because that's
Yeah.
where you had
Yeah.
dropped because you had dropped the thing there. Yeah. Anyways, was that
you
all
look
of our
right here-
polls?
But on yours, not mine.
I don't know.
No.
My brain is mush.
I don't see yellow.
Yeah, there's 4,
I'm
so
gonna paint
that was
these.
it. It was
Yeah.
Washington.
They're already different colors.
It was Washington
Paint mine
and
yellow.
Chicago.
Okay. All right.
'Kay.
So
It's your turn, Joe. Or did I even draw cards?
Yeah, because you had an epidemic. I drew my 2 cards.
Okay.
yeah, it's.
And did
Matt's turn.
you draw the 2 things? Yeah,
Yeah.
because Chicago. So
Yeah.
now it's Matt's turn.
I
It's my
forgot.
turn?
Yeah,
I'm going to do a supply center in London because it really doesn't matter where we put the blue, yeah.
sure.
Right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, sure, do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's 1 action.
Yep.
Now you can move it to any other haven or
Nice.
supply center.
What needs to be protected? I guess Tripoli, right?
Or Istanbul.
Yeah. Well, Istanbul can't. I mean,
Yeah.
any of them can't, but Tripoli is one we know is in there.
Yeah.
So
You could go here for 1, 2.
That'd be 3.
Mm-mm.
I already used one.
Okay. 2, 3.
Yeah, make and drop.
Make
One
and drop.
action.
Yeah.
Or Steve's got 2. I don't know. But he can go anywhere too now because he's got.
I really only. Well, I also put triple in my hands, but we need black.
Do we?
Yeah, we need to try and. Well, no, we don't.
We don't have enough to do
We
that
need
yet.
black. This is a mandatory objective.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
how many do you need to make a supply center? I'm one away.
Well, we already have blue.
Yeah, but you can make
You can
2
make them
blue.
Right,
Yeah.
There's no point in doing 1 black, 1 yellow, 1 blue if we have blue and blue.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you just do blue or more blue.
3. 4 I'll make and the drop.
We're just making in Jacksonville so that it defaults out, you know what I mean?
That's a good idea, Josh.
Good.
That's why you get paid minimum wage.
Do you
Good
make
for
minimum
you.
wage?
No, Chicago.
You're so lucky.
Chicago.
Oh,
So there's 2 Chicagos in there.
London.
Oh. But Steve's got 2. He's dropping
Okay,
free?
My
No.
turn,
Yeah.
yeah?
No, dropping is not free.
Shit
But you can
got-
drop any number
Shit got
for
real.
1 action.
Drop some deuces, Steve.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna produce this, and I think I'm gonna use the other one of the things because,
Produce them to their limit.
yeah, because, so, all havens,
And
and
these.
supply centers to their population with supply cubes.
You might want to put 2 on Chicago.
Yeah.
Just so then Chicago
And you
doesn't.
should put another one in Sao Paulo too if you can help it.
We don't have to put these 3 here, I guess. We can put those anywhere. Like we can put because Chicago can go up to 4.
Right, but we may as well leave it at 2. I mean, that's not killing us to do that.
3's not a bad idea for Chicago either.
Right,
Since
because there's
there's
2
two,
cards in there
sure.
already.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep coming up.
Yeah.
Where do we want to put this other one? Or these other 3? Because again, I can move these 2 somewhere else.
Maybe
Well,
put one in Waterworld maybe, because that doesn't matter to me. Whose turn's coming up? Josh's.
Josh's is coming up, but
He's not gonna
over
go wild
here,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be you next,
Mm-hmm.
which would be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, since we can't put them out onto other things, I don't see why we, like, I mean, you can protect the sun, but that's not necessarily the good. That doesn't make a lot of.
Well,
Doesn't
then
matter a
your
lot.
turn too. You can also connect the city, like you can connect Santiago or Lima.
Sure.
Or Moscow. Closer to Santiago or Lima, though. I guess, yeah, I'll put them there for now.
All right. Let me have the.
Pen. Sharpie.
Yeah.
Sharpie would be better.
Just yeah. Doesn't matter.
I think you destroyed the card anyway.
Yeah.
He wants to mark it first, Matt.
Makes sense.
Just in case someone tapes it back together while we're not looking.
That's correct.
I
Because I know how your taping people are. So I'm gonna do.
That was 1 action, right?
Yeah.
That was really good because that takes care of our Chicago problem for a while.
So let's see.
Unless another epidemic comes up.
Shut your face.
So really what we need to do, see this kind of makes you pivot, right? Now that there's 7 epidemics.
I'm gonna take these because they're free to take.
What? How do you pivot?
One on London.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'll leave 2 on one. I forgot I have 2. All right.
How do you pivot?
So we just need to protect the cities that are at the top is what we need to focus on, right? While doing everything else. Because they're going to keep being on the top because there's so many epidemics in the
If
deck.
you can in Sao Paulo, then Joe could take it.
Okay. So I have 3 actions left. So I'm gonna go 1 by dropping that Sao Paulo.
Nope, you can go there for free. They're connected because they're both supply centers. And
Oh,
we
okay.
can move between them now.
That's free.
Flights.
It's 1 action to do that.
Yeah, charter.
Okay,
Or is
so-
that
okay,
charter
so
C
that's-
plane
yeah, okay.
or no?
It's one of the ones on the back. We just got it.
Shuttle
yeah,
flight.
Seaplane.
So
No,
1,
shuttle flight.
2.
Yeah, shuttle flight. There you go. Oh dang! I'm gonna get to keep a card too.
Right. And again, you could fill a line. You could add another city if you wanted to, because we do have other things that we need to do.
And build one in Lima. Maybe.
Because that would increase its population to 2. Yeah,
And Steve has 3 supplies. Take.
I would need them.
You need at least 2.
And that was my last move. So
Good turn.
Draw your
Steve.
cards.
That one feels green.
It's gonna be me. Jacksonville.
That's fine.
Sorry, Miss Jacksonville.
It's Jackson.
Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Okie dokie. What would you guys like me to do here?
Fix it.
I have
Jacksonville.
lots of cubes to take.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Jacksonville.
So I can go 1. Steal from Steve.
How many?
2. I'd like leaving you always with 1.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I like it too.
Drop for 1, so that's 2. Do I go middle?
Pick those up.
3.
It's free to pick them up, right?
Yeah, it's free to pick up.
Yeah, but Josh can always take them from other people.
Yeah. You could pick them up and bring them to Sao Paulo.
I mean, if you want to end in the
But-
center, I would make one and then leave Steve with 1.
Yeah, that's a better
I
idea.
left
I still
Steve
have
with
1.
1.
No, with 2.
But then Joe can take 2.
Because I'll be able to do more if I can take 2 from Steve.
So in other words, one of the ones you took from me, don't take it.
You
from
would
me.
make it instead.
But then stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I make 1 and I dropped it. So instead of taking 2 from Steve.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully it's blue.
Epidemic. Lagos.
Ooh, how many is that? 7. Okay.
7.
Is that
7's the max.
7's max? Yeah. Okay.
New York. New York.
New York, New York.
All right.
Split those cards up when you get them next time.
Steve, can I borrow those 2 cubes from you, please?
You
Thanks.
just have them.
Thanks.
You know what? I'm not even gonna have you borrow them.
I'm going to. Where's it at? What's it called, Matt? Establish a supply line. Spend 2 supply cubes to draw a straight line from the center of your city to the center of another city. Do we want Lima? Or should I go to Santiago?
And Lima's another port.
Mm-hmm.
Either's fine.
Sorry, I'm messaging.
But
Yeah.
just Lima.
Well,
Messaging
okay.
the coach we went
The
against
thing
today.
to remember is that you can't draw a line to cross another line. So if you do go Lima, Santiago is never going to connect to Bogota.
Right.
think
And
you
I don't
can
know if it
normally.
can because I don't know if it can go through that dark blue either.
I'm saying, like, if this section was discovered in some way, shape, or form
We're-
without it,
Yeah, we're noticing this dark blue stays though.
right? Well, that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
it didn't
I
say
don't
any rules about not drawing through dark blue.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
know. Yeah.
It doesn't say it on here because it's just got abbreviated what
Yeah.
you do, but...
So, but you're good with whatever. Just don't forget we're taking a card and we're using.
Yeah.
You were using the sharp one. I don't know
Yeah.
what-
I'll do Lima.
Lima, here we come.
So what is that
Watch out,
considered?
Here I
It's,
come,
um,
come.
Supply
Disco-
line.
Discover, connect a city.
Yep. Connect city to the grid. Yep. That's one.
What did you have to use to do that? Just
Two-
cubes.
2 supply cubes.
2 cubes.
2 cubes, man. So that was my first action. Move all that back, please. Second action, I'll,
Yes, sir.
I'll move
Oh,
to
okay.
Lima.
Can I make a different suggestion?
What?
Or we don't have enough yellows, do we?
No, because there's
No,
not
we
even
don't
5
have enough-
yellows.
we
That's why I
don't.
connected Lima.
Yeah, we only have
'Cause we
1,
only have-
2, 3, 4.
But if we happen to win and you build one in Lagos, then we can counteract it.
That has to be different. You
True.
can't.
I gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
And we can even leave it there so at the beginning of the next game.
If we want to make it permanent.
Oh, that would make sense. So
Yeah.
then it'd be easier to find.
So that was 1, 2. Turn in 5 cards because this one counts as 2.
Yeah.
To
Make another
build.
supply.
Yep.
That makes sense to counteract
Nice.
those.
And then I have one more move, right?
Move
This
out of there
one.
so
Yeah.
we don't discard.
How many do we have to finish? 3 of them? Yeah. What's this?
Access a Lost Haven, which we haven't even gotten a
Yeah.
chance to do anything.
So
with
this
that
can't happen. This can't happen.
yet. Oh yeah. No, this could.
Nope, we
If
don't have it.
we-
Yeah.
If we got Moscow.
So it
Next
still
one.
can't happen this time. So we're gonna have to do searches.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we have to
It
do
could
two.
still happen. All you have to do is connect Moscow.
But the
We don't-
cards
oh,
go
yeah,
in the
the cards
discard.
don't
Yeah,
go in the thing.
yeah.
No, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Jacksonville.
It would be good to get that.
I don't even know if we have to.
Hi.
insert.
I have one.
I know. I don't know if we have a second.
We have to.
Yeah,
The,
I have one.
the game can't be impossible to beat
Could be.
unless we discarded one already. Then.
Well, we already used Chicago, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep. Okay, I'm done.
Tripoli,
Is that the one that's Tripoli?
the New York.
Oh
Oh.
my
We'll
gosh.
probably lose before then anyway.
Yeah.
We're running ragged right here. All right, and that was you, Joe.
Yep.
So Matt,
Save us.
save us, oh
Tripoli's
Matt. You're
one.
our only hope.
Tripoli's gonna be one action.
Well played, Paul says. Thanks, Paul. We know we're the best. That's a cool little emote. Emote.
Did you see what he said?
Well played.
Joe doing a spot on Kimberly.
Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know why it didn't come up in chat. I didn't get it in my chat on my phone either. Maybe I was I don't know, that's weird.
Oh, wait. I see what it is.
Ah, you're on the wrong video.
Yeah.
It does that, yeah, sometimes.
It doesn't load the most original one up top sometimes.
Yeah, except for I put it on. I wonder if
It-
I
it
moved
sometime-
the wrong video.
Sometimes
No,
it disconnects
It
and
cuts
reconnects.
off and just starts playing
Yeah.
another video on the channel. I don't know why it
Yeah.
does that.
Since we think we're gonna lose soon.
Yeah.
Do you want me to draw a line to Moscow?
That'd be good.
Steve would have to move me up.
Yeah, that's fine.
He refuses.
Okay.
I mean, if you can protect cities too and still do it, that'd be
Well,
great.
I would discard a card against Tripoli or to Istanbul.
You can do that from anywhere
Or,
because you're.
no, I can't.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
this is
not-
runner.
I'm not-
Because he's a runner.
I'm not
Runner,
on a
you could
Haven.
do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought that was
No.
anywhere.
Well, on a Haven or Supply Center. Because it'd be 2 actions to get there. I don't have cubes.
You can discard Tripoli and go anywhere.
Am I on Tripoli?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just discard Tripoli to go to Istanbul, make a cube, draw a line. That's all I can do. If we want the line to Moscow before we lose.
It's setting up future games for to be better and easier.
True.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If we don't get that open, I mean, we need to get it open this game. Whether you do it now, or
I say we
you
do
do
it
it.
now because we only have 2 plague cubes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying like, we need to do it this game and we can help. it.
Question: does it have to be from the center to the center?
Yes.
There's water in the way.
Oh yeah, we can't do it from there.
Yowza. Well, you can go from there to anywhere, but Paris you
With the
can't go through
seaport.
either.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be a couple.
That's rough.
Yeah, I just
Good
noticed
call,
that.
Josh,
It
yeah.
was like, because I was like, do you have to draw edge to edge, or does it have to be off the edge?
No, it's center to center. Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically says center to
Yep,
center.
we're crossing water then.
All right. Safe.
So pretty much we need to go Paris, Frankfurt, Moscow,
Something like that.
and then connect Frankfurt to Istanbul. You're almost
I
gonna
could
have
draw
to-
a line to Frankfurt this turn.
I mean, that would be
Yeah,
helpful.
Istanbul to Frankfurt.
Actually, you could do that for less because you could pick up out of Paris free the 2 cubes, and you could then drop one back. You know, then you could drop something back down if you want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I still have to move here first.
No, you don't, because
No,
you're Tripoli.
drop Tripoli, and you
In
can
Trip-
move
you
wherever
ha-
you
you-
want.
Yeah, but this isn't connected to the water.
Oh yeah, that's true.
right.
Yeah, it does have to.
So I can go to water roll, discard a card, go right to Paris, pick those up for free.
Or discard Tripoli, go here, and then go over.
Yeah, 1.
It's still 2 either
It's
way.
still 2 either way to get there.
Just depends on
Pick
what
up
card.
for free, draw a line. There's 3.
The other option is
Make
Matt,
one.
is
I can actually do that and then put one in Tripoli before I go.
Actually, here's the thing. Even if you didn't drop anything in that location, right? Like even if you didn't actually drop down the new line to Frankfurt, if you just ended your turn there, I could come to you immediately, pick up and create the line myself on my turn.
Yeah.
Right. Well, my point is you could protect more stuff here before you move. You could make that more protected before
Yeah,
you move out.
I can drop one in Tripoli and make a line to Frankfurt.
I mean that's fine.
Because you
It's-
make and drop,
For 1 action.
Mhm.
For-
then fly, move, draw line.
I think that's probably a good idea.
You can only do that make and drop once per round.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think we should do that.
Yeah, but you will also still be on pairs with no cubes on it, right?
Correct.
Well, that was why I was saying that you could potentially get there without having the
Barris
cubes.
isn't in here, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I was just thinking that if you didn't want to do, that's fine. Then yeah, that's fine.
Well, it makes the most sense trying to set up for future. Joe doing this helps make that permanent, so then here is easier.
I wasn't
If
saying
we
not to
lose,
do
we
it. I
don't
was
get
just
as
saying
many
to do it.
points. We might
I
not
could
be
do it
able
on
to
my
do
turn.
Yeah,
Was
I
the
gotcha.
difference? That was the
Yeah.
only thing I was saying. Is I could
I bet
potentially go-
we
but
might
you know
not
what,
as
go
get
ahead,
many
that's fine.
points, but I mean, how much does it make it permanent? 2?
What? How does it make it permanent?
How
No,
much?
it was 3 or 4,
Is
I
it?
think. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite a bit.
expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop for free.
Okay.
I'll discard. Do we want to discard Tripoli or should I discard a blue?
Probably discard blue
You
because
have to discard Tripoli because
I
you're.
No, he can move.
He's not on one of his special
He can
spaces.
he can
I
move,
there and then go
drop
free.
anything,
Well, no, that's a.
and go here.
It's
Even
the
if
same
even if
difference.
he drops Tripoli, he's only going here and
He
moving.
can't go directly to
okay,
the spot. Is the
right,
point.
okay.
So
So I'll get rid of
Yeah, get rid of one of those.
Chicago because New York's the only one I can sell
Right.
to.
and then that brings you here.
No, it takes me to Paris.
Oh, sweet Paris, yeah.
Yep. So that's 1, 2. No, 3. Sorry, 3.
Yeah.
Tripoli. This is free,
Yep.
and then I'll draw a supply line.
Right.
Use
Good
Joe's,
Frankfurt.
Joe card.
Yeah.
You can do it, Joe.
Oh, okay.
You're so good at it.
Wow, thanks.
And
Except
that,
where he
I mean,
smudges
that has some
everywhere.
smudge.
That wasn't me.
Just don't slide it.
That was Matt.
So it's gonna be Frankfurt.
Da.
I've watched way too much Office because I just think Frankfurt, Connecticut, and that's not right.
This is at Istanbul. This was at Tripoli.
Yes, sir. Matt's at Paris. Now Steve can fly to Matt, and then he can move to Frankfurt and connect Moscow.
It's true.
Thanks for giving me these, Steve. Look, I have 3 blue now.
What was that? That was connect 2 cities. Boom.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy.
2 cards.
Next round's gonna be. Did you draw your 2 cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
What is it? Well,
Oh,
If
wait.
there are 2 or more supply cubes in this city when this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes.
That's right. We set up Atlanta like that, so we'd only have to ever put 2 cubes there. The problem is that this is an infect, not a normal
Yeah.
thing. So draw the bottom card from the infection deck and remove all the supply cubes, if any, from that city.
Right,
I don't.
but what
But
does it
this
say?
well stock says if there are 2 or more supply cubes in the city when this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. This card was drawn.
Well stocked, intensified. Google.
Go Google. Paul, do you know the answer to this?
The card was drawn. It makes sense to counteract this, Joe.
And that's not what it was for.
Well, either way, you're gonna shuffle that part there and put it on top, so it doesn't change anything at this point.
Oh, it changes everything, Steven.
It will change everything once we know in the beginning there, but yeah.
It means we can take a damn cube off Atlanta.
Oh, it says on the back of the rulebook, infection improvement cards are in effect during game setup, the infect step during an epidemic, the infect step at the end of every player turn. So
Yeah. So we're good.
there we go.
So we could take a cube off Atlanta.
Yes.
It only needs
yeah,
2.
we just
Yep.
remember. We need to remember that we can.
I
do
forgot.
We
that we
need
did that.
we need notes. Somebody write notes.
Do that, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
I'm not the note
We
taker.
appreciate you
Appreciate
taking
you.
notes. Paul, can you please have Josh take notes for us?
Thank you.
I'm not the note taker.
Please contact him to ask about.
I'm the
his
card flipper. Joe, you're the pen man, so
Pen man. Pen man.
obviously that includes
Come
note taking.
together.
No,
in
I'm too
your
busy
hand.
penning.
Drawing lines and pinning down notes.
All right, I'll
That's
just write it here.
Hey,
Atlanta,
Matt,
2+.
You know what his favorite type of pasta is? Pen man.
Penne.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, well, that's because you're off carbs.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
I heard a really bad Luca joke the other day.
Yeah?
Have you seen the movie Constipation?
No.
It hasn't come out yet.
Did you know if you lay 2 blue whales on a football field, they won't play the game? Atlanta.
We're good.
Wow.
Atlanta. No, New York.
We're good.
No, we're
We're
not.
so good.
1 away.
not this turn.
What is it?
Is it New York?
Jacksonville.
I vote Steve does the Moscow, so we can do that before we lose.
I can't do the Moscow.
What color are you?
Yeah, you can just go to Matt for one move, right? Or you can only move people to you.
I can go there, but how can I draw a thing to Moscow?
Oh yeah, you can't.
I can't
You'd have to
do
move to Frankfurt
Yeah, and I can't move to Frankfurt because
and
we
make
don't have
2
those cards.
cubes and.
Yeah, because we don't. Well, we don't have a Frankfurt card. The cards went into here. It's the same issue.
No,
that
you
we
can
have
just
to-
walk there, and then he's saying draw a line from Frankfurt to Moscow.
Oh, you're saying that
But
now
you-
that it's on the grid, go ahead and get it to Moscow.
Yeah.
I getcha.
But you
Yeah,
can't. You don't have enough actions to do that, unless you take the cube from Sao
Why?
Paulo.
I thought we could go directly from one of these to one of these.
Well, you can go directly to Matt for one, and Matt's even closer. He's in Paris.
Yeah,
so
but
he's
he
saying
needs
so we can pick up
cubes.
those 2 cubes.
Right. So I go here for one. That's free to pick up.
Yeah. 2, 3,
2,
4.
3.
Yep.
And then create the last land bridge.
Yeah.
As it were.
You can also take
Here,
them from here.
1, 2, free, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be better if you did that. I think, just in case. I mean,
Yeah.
why doom
And the off chance
ourselves?
we could still win.
Yeah, why doom ourselves, right?
I have to get to Paris at some point to do a search.
And we only need one more supply center. Well, we need 2 searches, though, don't we?
Yeah. And nobody else has one.
Well, that was my original thought was being to get to here to draw him there so he could do the search.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Hoping that we would draw
Meh.
another search out
Meh.
because it is possible. But
Well, Josh is so close to there now. He's 2 steps away from there
yeah, I get it. So
because you can go
all
from
right.
the Haven.
So if I go 1 to here,
I wouldn't do that.
Go
I
one
would
to the
honestly
water.
take the 3. Okay.
Go 1 to water, take the ones in the water.
And then move to Matt.
two, three,
Motherfreaking Moscow.
and drop 2.
Do you want Joe's since he's
No.
already marked his up?
No, I'm not worried about it.
I'm trying to really go right across the face. Whoops. What do you know? If you draw a mustache on him? Oh, he already has a mustache. Never mind.
There we go. And then
No, we can never go from Istanbul to St. Petersburg.
it's true. We get one more. Oh, we already did the connecting cities. So I was just thinking those. Over there.
I'm 1 blue card away from supply center.
So that'll go there, and that'll go
Yeah, but
underneath that.
We will hold on to yours to search
Yes.
if we don't die this turn.
Yeah. Steve, you ready?
Should I drop one in pair? Oh, I can't.
You can. That's your
No,
4
that's not
actions.
an action. Okay. Jacksonville. And another London. Okay, so draw 3.
London.
Chicago.
We're fine. Chicago.
Istanbul. That's game.
Yep.
Put it out there.
All right. Good job.
Alright, so let's see what we got here because it's different than we've done before.
I wrote that song.
It was terrible. I hope you finish it someday.
It might be better if I finish it.
I took notes.
Good job.
Cairo equals no cards. Atlanta equals safe. Oops, I forgot to finish.
Atlanta equals safe. If 2
If
or more.
2 plus cubes.
What's on the other side of this paper?
That's the notes from the vendor.
Okay, so win or lose, return all cards in our hands back to their respective decks.
I thought about it, but I was like,
I know you did. That's why I did it.
Just flick them all in his face.
Peace out.
How many card pickup is that?
3,000.
322.
3,000.
See how many search cards there are while we're doing that. Don't tell anyone we did.
Okay,
You can look.
for each location that has at least 1 plague cube, decrease that population by 1. If it only ever goes down by
There's
1, and then each one that's got a supply center, it goes
Up.
up. So this city is
Safe.
safe. I'm gonna just remove those.
Or move the.
That one is safe. Remove that. That'll go down to 3. This one's gonna go down to 1. New York's going down to 1.
And then this one's going to 4.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna remove any other.
Goes down to what?
4? Did you do it in Jacksonville already?
Yeah, this was impossible for us to win.
Was it? Is there no other search?
No, there's 3 more search cards in the deck.
Now.
No. There are San Francisco, Atlanta, and Denver.
They're at the
Atlanta and
bottom.
Denver were in the bottom 4 cards on the deck. San Francisco we were close to.
I'm just leaving
Getting.
those there for now. All right.
Yeah, we're actually really
Alright.
close to getting San Francisco because
Oh yeah, up that one.
there's your
And
Paris
up
you
this
had.
one.
Yeah,
This one gets a 4.
true for both of those.
So
That's fine.
Won't tell anyone.
That's fine.
Oh, pixelated.
Pixelate it.
Yeah.
Like censor it out. You can do that one.
That'd be funny.
What's wrong with that part of the board? You can't see that part of the board.
Matt messed it up.
Matt made it too.
We don't want you
inappropriate
guys
for
to
viewing
see.
eyes.
Okay, now we have to read this part. Ready?
You guys are awesome. Good job on
Right now,
losing.
open the following door, number 42.
Mambo number 42.
Number 42.
It's the meaning to life, the universe, and everything.
Infection card improvements. For a cost of 1, we can put a broken link on the cards. After discarding this card, any player may discard a player card to stop drawing infection cards for the rest of this turn. Holy crap.
Wow.
So if we're drawing it and we
So
discard
if
I
it
need to
comes
look
up,
at the pen.
someone can discard one of these to stop it from
doing any
oh,
more.
yeah, from any more being
So if
drawn.
it's at 3 or 4 in the first one, what if it's also the 3rd or 4th one? It's not nearly as useful.
Right. Paul, we didn't win.
All the game got us.
Hey Paul,
How
when
many cities are on our grid?
when will you know when you can
12.
volunteer or not?
We added 1, 2,
3. Yeah, I think we're at.
We're
Well,
at
you better
14,
count it
I
again.
think, but I want to make sure that we know. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17.
set it up. It does. Perfect.
What?
Okay.
Ooh, and we get more thingies.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
Nice.
You need a pen, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do need to remember that our rationing will be 2.
Whoop whoop.
So we get
We actually get some cards.
5 points, right?
What's up?
We get 5 points because we're at 17.
Hold on one second. We haven't gone that far in the thing. Alright, so, resolve cards in the game end area.
If there is at least one city with 0 population,
There isn't.
if you lost 4 games in a row.
If there are any infection cards in this area, add them to the infection deck. Review all turning point cards in the game end. Do see if any of those. Spend production lose. Win or lose, you choose upgrades at the end of each game based on the number of cities on the grid. Yeah.
Yep, so we get 5.
So we get 5 upgrade points.
I say you do Logos for sure.
Do we want to do that? It's our only one left. It costs 3.
We'll probably get more later.
Yeah.
If not,
Well, I was gonna say to set up this.
Yeah, and that does set that up as a starting like right away spot. It
So
is a
we-
good deal.
okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So then you don't have to worry about building a supply thing there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll still have to
Expand.
do it as a mandatory objective, but we don't necessarily have to do it there.
Right. And
Before
it
we
will make
lose.
it easier to recon. So that is
Yeah.
the big thing. And we
Crappy
do-
thing is recon isn't a. Oh, it is recon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Put it here.
I
Over the
wouldn't,
line.
because the sticker's probably going to go here. So
Okay.
I'll put it on this side.
To the left of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Nothing else is going over there
That's what you say now.
for now.
We'll have Josh peel it up if it does.
I mean, Joe didn't peel up this one. He covered half of it.
Did he?
It was in the way.
We have to censor all of Sao Paulo.
I know.
I told
You
you,
know what?
pixelate
If you've
it.
ever been to Sao Paulo, you know that that's the truth.
We have one left.
Anyways,
Or two.
Two.
Didn't we get new stuff? What was the new
We
thing
do.
just
We have
got?
3 new character abilities. Outrider costs 3. We can't get that. You can do recon action with 1 fewer card, though. That's really good.
Yeah.
Foreman, when doing the established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's
And
not bad.
Facilitator, once on your turn as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location.
Right.
It does not have to match location.
Right, which is big, and it could be any card.
Read that one more time. I'm sorry.
Once on your turn as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location.
Right.
That might be good for
Any 1 player card, like even if they
Yeah.
have these or whatever,
That
that
might be
costs
good
an
for
action.
Steve to have potentially.
Oh, so it makes it a little easier to trade.
Yeah, it
It's
makes
much
it a lot
easier because you don't have to be in the
same
same city. Yeah,
Or is that good for Joe to get because he does the 1 for 1 fewer?
that costs 2, so that'd be the rest of our things.
What other options do we have, Matt, for like 1 or 2?
For a cost of 2, we can have Coordinator. As a free action, move a pawn to your location if it is in an adjacent location.
Yeah.
For a cost of 2, we can have Broker. As an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile. Not worth it for 2. For 1, we can have Record Keeper. Increase your hand limit by 1 card. For a cost of 2, we can have Infrastructure. This card counts as 3 cards of its color for a Build Supply Center action. Or a cost of 1, we can have Foundations. This card counts as 2 cards of its color for the Build Supply Center action. We were trying to save that for red, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think we have
We
one
also
of each
have
other.
another well-stocked for a cost of 1. If there are 2 more supply cubes in this city, when the card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. We should look and see if it's on both Atlantis.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
is there
probably
not more than
should.
one on there?
I don't think we did both Atlantis because we did Atlanta and then Cairo.
Yeah, it would maybe be worth putting another one on Atlanta. And then we have the normal population to go to from.
There might only be one Atlanta in there.
I think that's why we did it there.
Right, because there are some places we only have one of. So we
Yep.
could consider putting that on a different one that we have one of. What else do we only have one of, Josh?
Lima, Moscow.
Some of these actually had 2 when they got added.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was Moscow or Frankfurt had 2 instead of 1.
Faster.
Yeah, fast. Oh,
Bless you.
Josh.
I can't wait for him to like throw Cairo out. And he'd be like, "Oh, I missed that."
Thank you. Here you wanna? I think there's another Jacksonville and another Lagos,
He's like, here, you want to...
Istanbul,
Istanbul,
Washington.
Chicago, Washington. I don't know where that one goes. Tripoli, New York. So everything's double so far. London,
Or triple.
Sao Paulo, New York, Buenos Aires.
The one that says Buenos Aires.
Lima's by itself, Frankfurt, Moscow's by itself, and then Istanbul. So Lima and Moscow are the 2.
So Moscow
Outliers.
is technically the hardest one to get to right now out of those 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
So I vote for Moscow as one of our upgrades. It's cost of 1.
And then
You just, what are you doing? We need the Moscow one. You can just put it in there.
No, it's mine.
You guys good with that?
Yeah. So 2 on Moscow and it's safe.
And then we still have one more to spend, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can increase the population for cost of 1. We have foundation. Makes it comes to.
Right. And these are the foundation cards we have right now. We have 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 black.
Right. Again, I think we were keeping one for the red if we could help it.
There's red.
Maybe. I would assume.
Asia?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You forgot about Asia? How does that happen?
No, I forgot about that being in the game. I thought we had all the colors of
Do you
the
think it's
random.
gonna be red?
I would
It is
assume.
Usually
in-
is.
Yeah. Okay. So the only
So-
thing we can do really is an increase or give someone an
Increase
increased hand
population,
size.
Increase hand size, or the
Foundation we want to try and save though.
foundation.
But
any
what?
of this one
Where
cost?
can we? Well, okay. So Lima's
No.
population is only 1 as it is, and something else was only 1. And Moscow is only 1, and
Tripoli's
Tripoli's
only
only 1.
one.
And Tripoli used to be 2, which means there's probably 2 cards of Tripoli.
There's at least 2.
There's at least 2.
You didn't. Oh, there was a green cube there, wasn't there? Never mind. Okay.
I would say we add one to Tripoli, but that's just me.
Or New York.
Yeah, New York would be good too, because we only have one left there as well.
There's 2 Tripoli. I think there was 3
there's 3
New
New York.
York.
Yeah.
There's 3 Tripoli as well, I thought.
Nope, there's 3 Istanbuls.
Man, if only we had all those sorted.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it, buddy?
Sucks to suck. I don't know.
3 New
There's
York.
definitely 3 New York.
3 year north.
So New York raise it to 2.
Sure.
I think so. We know we get a lot of action there anyways.
That's what she said.
Just everyone know what you said.
Okay. There we go.
It is a sketchy town.
New York, New
So all of our
sketchy
New York
York.
Viewers, take that.
I forgot about Broken Link, but that doesn't seem worth it. Like, it's so chancy.
It really is.
That's the one where if somebody discards a player card, you can stop going any further.
If you reveal a card in the infection during the infection step.
Pretty much like, stop raping me, here's a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stop.
I mean, it would be great if it came up at the right time, but the chance that it's going to come up at the right time.
I don't know. I mean, the thing about it is you're stopping drawing infection. It's just like anything else. It's like
Yeah.
Silent Night. Silent Night is almost
And if
it might be better in certain situations.
I guess
but it's always saving you one whole turn of.
the earlier those come up in the game,
Yeah.
and are always on top, the better they are, right? Because
Sure.
then you can continuously discard cards every time it
Yeah.
comes up to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You
But-
could potentially have it very quiet for a
Mhm.
while under the right circumstances.
So are you making that a 2 or what's up?
No, we're
We already
done.
did.
We did New York.
Oh,
We
yeah,
did
New
New York.
York.
Yeah.
New York. We had 3 of them. So. All right.
All right. Well, that was.
Doesn't Piccolo do an attack where he does that?
Yes.
I forgot what attack that was.
Something beam because it's the first
Chimichanga
part of
beam.
his- It's the first part of his one, and then yeah. And he
Chimichanga
split-
beam.
And that's the one where he blows a hole
Chimichanga
through
beam.
people.
Definitely.
Because that's the one where he's like, Goku, just hold him. Just hold him.
Oh, yeah.
Just
yeah,
hold
yep,
him.
Yep.
No, just hold him. And
For
he's
my
like,
chimichanga
"Hey, get out of
beam."
the way.
My bean
And-
chimichanga.
Yeah, and then he doesn't. And then he blows a hole through both of them.
That's fine.
I'm rewatching Attack on Titan since
I
it's,
have to because I stopped like mid-third season.
now that it's dubbed, it makes it easier to watch.
My buddy was just watching Go-Go 13.
I know
Movie
I know you're a
for the first
sub
time in a
man,
while.
or do you watch dub version? One Piece you watch sub
I watch
because
everything sub because you can watch it sooner.
I
Plus, in most of the shows, I'm used to the Japanese voice actors.
I don't have the
Yeah, when you're used to it, it doesn't.
the problem is I have children and it's very hard to concentrate
I
on
understand.
reading
You can't
and
multitask.
oh yeah, it's so bad. I'm like, please shut up! I'm trying to read and watch TV.
To be fair though, I haven't even watched One Punch Man season 2 yet.
I started to, but I made it about halfway through and I was like, okay, we're going for a bike
Isn't that just
ride
Two
and
Punch Man? If it's season 2.
it's always one punch to kill things.
You think a season or a show would be boring when you know every episode ends with him one punching.
Not every episode.
Every
There's a whole episode about
But
a
it's
guy
actually
riding a bike
pretty-
not dying.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, the
But
bike
then
guy.
that was
And
boring.
you have
Because
Genos.
let me tell you what.
Hmm?
Having watched
Genos?
many episodes of Dragon Ball Z,
I don't like him.
it's
You don't
so
like
much
Genos?
better when there's no
That's like the
fighting
half robot guy,
whatsoever.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Genos. I
Genos
mean,
is
you
stupid.
have,
It's all
and then
about
you
I
have.
do want to see season 2 because like the magic chick at the end, like I was like, oh, she's probably cool, and then they're like, hey, here's some plot. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say you have the big, overarching company that runs everything. That's kind of
You
sketchy.
know what I've been rewatching is the original Power Rangers series because I didn't know it was on Netflix.
Go,
A
go,
lot of those
Power
people are not alive
Rangers.
or in prison.
Well, Trini died.
Yep.
Tragically.
Yep. The only people that are the Black Ranger's still alive and does stuff. The White Ranger's still alive and does stuff.
Yep.
Blue Ranger is still alive and is good.
Wow,
the Red
so
Ranger.
all of them.
Nope, the Red Ranger and Yellow Ranger. The Red Ranger's in prison because he stabbed his wife or his roommate to death.
I think it was his wife roommate.
The original Red Ranger.
I think so.
I didn't know.
Because he defended himself with a sword.
His dad was like
Yeah.
the writer.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, no, he
episodes,
did,
apparently.
and he went.
Huh?
His dad was like the writer of several episodes. Apparently, I didn't know that.
What?
But
Yeah,
there is a if you ever Google like the Curse of Power Ranger, like there's been a character to die
From every
from like
generation.
almost every generation, or you know,
Several of them in the Bermuda Triangle, which is what makes it even crazier.
The new, the next series that's supposed to be out in 2020 has a lot of the characters from the original.
That would be kind of cool.
So I might watch part of it.
That would be neat.
All right, we're gonna wrap this video up since we're talking about nonsense now.
That's how all our videos end, Joe. Nonsense. Rate it at 4.
4.
Under
The nonsense,
average?
your nonsense? Yeah, your
Ooh.
nonsense is definitely.
What do
a
you
4.
mean, my nonsense?
Yeah.
It's definitely a 4.
We could rate the individual months, I guess, but
It's my rating, not yours, Steve. You don't tell me how I rate things.
No, I was saying that your
Just roll
nonsense
the
is
die.
rated a 4.
just roll a
That's-
d10. That's
Yeah.
your rating.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll roll 2d6.
Well,
So it can never be a 1. 10.
Isn't that a 9? That was a 4 and a. Oh,
That's a
never
6,
mind.
dog.
It's a 6, dog.
9.
Cards.
No, this is
And
decent.
those ones too.
It's still not as. It's still nowhere near as good as
5.
Betrayal. Betrayal Legacy was better than this Legacy.
More story to that one. 3. There we go.
Yeah, this one is more gameplay, I guess. It feels a lot like the first one because I mean you're just
Don't
doing.
ruin Betrayal Legacy for me.
You die.
I'm just giving you
You die.
a heads up. Like, please don't do that.
Don't watch our videos. Spoilers.
I'm not gonna watch that particular one though.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them. Of the betrayal ones.
Yeah. Matt just doesn't watch any of them.
I know, you don't watch any of our videos anyways, because, man, we talk bad about you in all
9.
of them. Whenever you're not here.
I watched the intro clip.
You're trying to bait him into watching them all.
Exactly! More views! Come on now!
I liked
Guys,
the
work
intro
with
clip. It was
me.
funny.
The Ego, yeah,
I know you
I like
edited
it.
it too, and Steve's like, that's $6.95 too much.
Yeah.
And that's the end of
That
the
was the
video.
end of Steve's favorite game review.
Yeah, it was like, oh.
Yeah, I figured I want to start putting shorter videos out there, like load them to Facebook and just try and get more people though.
Yeah.
Can we do an outro? We need to do an outro.
No, until next time.
Until next time, we need volunteers for Down the Vents Con 2019 in November.
This will probably not even be up on YouTube before that.
But we need volunteers. Like,
Paul.
2 would help.
So if you're a time traveler and this is posting
If you're Paul.
past November,
Why isn't it posting for like a month?
dude, I have videos up to the end of October already.
Oh, okay.
But possibly I'll try to put it
figured-
in
I
there
figured
before the
you
next
would.
one.
Just take one and move one back.
Sure.
I don't know how it works.
I can do that.
Obviously, we know.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Josh.
just supply the damn equipment. Somebody has to. You guys
Who
need to
just
step
supply
up.
the damn equipment. Dude, whatever.
Step up.
Whatever, garbage guy. Jeez, oh,
Garbage
please.
guy.
Garbage guy.
Garbage guy.
Mine.
Well, then you take your ball and you go home. I'm sorry about us. Just like every other bully at the playground. Nice job. You're also as short as most of
Saying
them, too.
step up. I only need $700 when we buy a new computer. Help donate. I tried to split it with Joe and he said no.
Yeah, Joe, today, right now, come on, split this with me. It's $375 plus tax each. We have to come up with.
I was down.
I was down.
Now, come on, now. Right this second. It's going off sale.
I have nothing to say. That's
I was
gonna
just like-
sound awful.
Conversation
Anyways.
didn't go like that. It was just like, hey,
I'm
Joe,
Steve.
check this out.
I'm Joe,
That's Matt.
and that's Vegan Josh.
Yeah.
Vegan?
Keto.
Keto Josh.
Keto, Josh.
Trust me, I'm eating meat.
He's
And
about to take his ball from the playground and go home.
Just cap that one out. Josh's favorite game.
eating meat.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
All right, well,
Delicioso.
okay. I guess that's enough for tonight. Holy cow.
It's all gone off the rails.
Goodbye.